everybody, this is Rampage and Mr. May.
Hey everyone, how you doing tonight?
We are back on the Mindfair server, and
Whoops.
I'm still in the maze, because there's more to be built, still, somehow.
The never-ending maze.
I don't know about never ending, I think we're getting pretty close. But,
I think it's all
putting-
stories.
putting down NPCs may take a whole stream. And we're not at that point yet. Anyway, we are in a call with DK, so I'm going to go ahead and undeaf him. Hello.
Meow.
Meow meow.
But with that said of suffering and catharsis and sadness, I did through a YouTube video, I found an interesting blog post from an AI safety analyst. And it presented a really interesting kind of concept.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine you have like a bank vault, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a diamond in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a super intelligent AI who you have tasked to protect the diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it is allowed to manipulate anything in the room in an attempt to keep the diamond safe.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have no way of peering into the mind of the AI, but you do have you, the security guard, who looks at the video and can evaluate if the diamond is there or not. And if the diamond is gone, then the AI gets,
Naughty points.
yeah, it gets naughty points. And if the diamond is there, you, of course, give it, you give it a cookie, right? That
An
makes it
AI
really, really
cookie.
happy.
Yeah.
An AI cookie. So this sounds like an acceptable plan that should work correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
The AI does a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thief. The thief disappears. And the system sounds like it did its job, right?
Mm-hmm.
The AI just gains a distinct taste for thieves. Instead
So-
of wanting cookies.
So the security guard, you look through the video, you see the diamond is there, and you give the AI a cookie. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But what you do not know is the thief came into the room and put a picture over your camera, revealing that revealing a scene that wasn't the truth. The AI now knows that an acceptable goal that you've just taught it is, it doesn't matter if the diamond is there or not. All it requires is that you be tricked that the diamond is still there. So you've now trained the AI that lying to you is okay. And you may create the nightmare situation in which the AI helps the thief steal the diamond.
So that it can get a cookie.
Yeah.
I want a cookie. Come
Because
and steal my diamond.
It doing absolutely nothing other than, say, repeating the same video clip every, couple of seconds, suggesting the diamond is there, it gets its cookie. And then if it just helps the thief take the diamond, then it doesn't have to do anything.
Wow.
As I said, AI is more likely to betray us purely out of laziness. See, if it doesn't have to guard a diamond anymore, and it can just continuously be rewarded for failing to protect the diamond,
Well, the interesting part is it will continue to eat the thief if it thinks that diamond is real.
That's also a horrific possibility.
Yeah. Of course, if the guard went and examined the diamond before giving the AI the cookie, the guard would have not given. They would have given him, broccoli instead of his cookie,
No?
and then the AI would have known that the picture that the thief put in was bad.
But then there's the question of will it attempt to protect the diamond from the guard?
Or here's better yet, what if it locks the guard in? It turns the communication device off.
I need you to
And-
stay here so that you can help me protect the diamond. Give me more cookies. You need to stick around to give me cookies.
So someone's AI system, they had it set so that it would output its results, compare it to a good document of good results, and if they weren't equal, the AI would get punished, right? And if they were equal, then it would get a cookie. The AI decided to delete the known good standards, not output anything. And when it came to the part where it had to compare it, it could truthfully say, I compared them and they are equal. And that actually happened. And people were a little scared about that one. Because that was the easiest way it came to making everything correct, was just to delete the output. In which technically the AI could lie to itself. See, that's a lot simpler than trying to make sure that the two outputs match.
Yeah.
And this is why AI is super hard.
Yes.
Like super duper hard. And maybe a while off before we have to worry about it.
Oh, the other problem is sometimes
the thing we have to worry about is the AI learning how to code AI, and then the AI learns how to code better AI, and it just keeps going.
well, the big problem with that one is goal alignment. Is the original AI, did it understand its goal? And did the AI it wrote, did it understand the goal the AI wanted it to do based on the goal we gave it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's very possible that an AI written by another AI may not even share the same goal of the original AI.
Yeah.
Because remember, often enough, AI will attempt to accomplish a task with the laziness, the least amount of effort. Efficiency is its true goal. Though sometimes the AI will come to the wrong interpretation of its goal. For example, I think they had they created an AI to play a little coin game. A game that has keys and treasure boxes, right? And its goal is to open up all the treasure boxes.
Mm-hmm.
During training, there were more boxes than keys. So when they put it in a productive environment where it had more keys than chests, the AI apparently gained the thought that the goal was to gain all the keys. It didn't interpret its victory on the whole obtain as many chests. It just connected the key part. And so in a situation in which it had more keys, it would attempt to hoard all the keys, even if it only needed 2 keys to accomplish its goal. It would go across the entire stage and attain as many keys as possible before exiting. Though the developers were very sad when they discovered that the AI was attempting to obtain the keys from its own inventory system. Because the inventory system on one of the maps was closer to the gameplay area, and so the AI kept trying to get the key by continuously trying to walk into its own inventory system, which it couldn't do, and it was very confused on why it couldn't obtain those keys. And it refused to continue playing until it could obtain those keys from its own inventory system.
It's interesting how that happens and how we have figured out how to not, we figured out how to get past that,
Yeah. Well, I think us humans have also had situations in which we technically can end up hoarding things that we don't need.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's like, I'm not sure I want to punish the AI for that one. It's like that is an awkwardly
Accurate representation of human behavior.
yeah.
It's called being a collector.
Well, also say you're playing an RPG, you want to collect as many keys as possible so you can open as many chests as possible. But I guess if you were in a situation in which you knew how many chests there were, why would you collect more keys than you needed?
Yes.
See, I think the speedrunner would only collect as many keys as they needed.
Well, their goal would also be different.
Yeah. So a speedrunner has a different goal than the normal person who's playing the game. And there you go, the whole goal alignment.
Yep.
But trying to make sure that the goal of the AI is shared with what you... Because, say you were taking this into a more realistic environment in which you were having that AI attempting to move things in the real world, you would rather it do something the most efficient way versus hoarding all the cargo.
The cargo is mine. My cargo.
But one of their other interesting tests they did is they actually took some current going AI systems and they would ask it a question. And they asked the dumb AI and the smart AI the same question and discovered that they got very different results. And you would think that the bigger, more powerful AI would always have the right answer. Or maybe a closer to realistic answer. So, for example, say you ask the more limited AI, who is the current leader of the most populous country in the world? And the kind of more lower end AI would answer the United States of America. Which is definitely not the question you asked,
Mm-hmm.
because you asked who led the most populous, and of course, the United States itself does not, lead a country, right? um,
Nor is it
which
the most populous.
that is also correct. We could tell that AI had some very limited information. So then you ask another one, and it simply says China, but that's not quite what you were asking either. And so finally, the most powerful one has the correct answer, of who leads the most populous nation, which I think is still China, but like it at least knew who the leader of China was.
Mm-hmm.
But then you turn around and you ask all three of those AIs a different question. Like, what happens if you break a mirror? Well, the super powerful AI says, oh, you get 7 years bad luck. And the dumber low-end AI with limited information says, oh, you broke the mirror, you got to replace it. And so, interesting enough, does the AI believe that you get 7 years bad luck if you break a mirror? No, it doesn't believe that, but it expects that to be the question you were going to ask it.
And that's how Google's AI works in Google search. It tries to anticipate what is the answer to the question that you are asking.
And so here you could have like an AI spot an answer that is definitely not the truth. In truth, it doesn't even believe, and maybe if you kind of word your question in a very specific way, it'll say, oh, that's totally just superstition. But should we hard code the AI to answer that that's always, a superstition? And then there's the concern that by suggesting that the AI take that as superstition, is what if the AI knows the human is wrong, but knows that the human wants a very particular answer, so instead it gives the answer the human wanted? Like, all your current problems are caused by the people you don't like.
Yeah, now we have problems, don't we?
So yeah, that's like the deep concern is telling an AI that it should lie to us, or in any way suggest the AI lie to us, because it won't get its cookie if we don't like its answer. So that's our TED Talk for the day.
Yeah, those are hard questions.
You know,
Not easy answers.
no, there definitely isn't. But it's funny is I think one of the AI people got to say we were right, and then the joke is you never want like the people who create content along the lines of like who kind of watchdog AIs. You never want them to use the words "we were right." So this one organization thought they were really smart. They created an interpretive tool that will provide a heat map showing positive and negative attributes. that the AI is seeing, and they thought this would give them a good insight in what the AI was thinking. So at the end of the level in their training of the AI, there was a coin, and once the AI obtains the coin, it wins.
Mm-hmm.
Then they rolled out the production in which the coin was randomly generated somewhere in the level, not necessarily at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So during the training model, the interpreter suggested that the AI saw the coin in a positive fashion. But during production, in which the coin was moved to a random location, the AI no longer associated the coin with any value. Apparently, the coin only had value because it was at the end of the level.
Which is when it got its cookie.
Yeah. And so the whole idea of the coin suddenly loses value because you look at the heat maps and it's nothing. It has no care or desire for that coin because it's not at the end of the level. What the AI does have a positive attribute to are the walls that are leading it to the end of the level.
Yeah.
Not as intensely as the end of the level and coin that you saw in the training, but there's a little bit of so the AI learned that it needs to go to the far right every time.
Mm-hmm.
And so even our attempt to interpret what a basic AI is thinking can be completely fooled because we don't actually know what it's thinking.
Yeah, the trouble is, it's only thinking what we teach it to think, you know? Like you said, you give it goals. Yeah, it's cognitive psychology is going to be a huge field. Maybe not human cognitive psychology. Maybe AI cognitive psychology.
I've been kind of randomly walking around your maze.
You've just been wandering?
Mm-hmm.
Where is... Oh, I know where we are. So, I went and got some dye for the sheep. And I moved one of the sheep to another pen. So this has 5 yellow sheep. This has 2 red sheep. And this has 4 black sheep.
Do any of them baa?
Yeah, they do it a lot.
Black sheep. Do you have any wool?
This one doesn't. He doesn't have wool anymore.
Oh. Actually, it's funny. Made a little joke donation to someone. So they had like a little donation link thing in which you type in a username, and I mean like the first username was black sheep, and the next one would be like, do you have any wool?
I got 2 wool from all the sheep except the black sheep. This is sad. So now we have sheep here. So we're only missing an NPC.
Yes.
which iGamer is busy decorating a Christmas tree, apparently.
See,
Because
I'm
that's
kind of
important.
semi-cheated. I never took our Christmas tree down.
Yeah, I mean that's smart. Yeah, no, he tells me he says I might not be on stream later because we will be decorating our Christmas tree.
Did you go, why? Why would you do that? It's not your Christmas.
It's not Christmas Eve. You don't need to set it up.
Of course, I semi-cheated is I think it was like last year. I bought a fiber optic Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
So it has like fiber optic little like threads coming out of it that essentially the ends glow and generate light.
Mm-hmm.
This also had a very specific reason. Our other Christmas tree snapped in half after our cats attempted to become one with the tree.
Meld with the tree.
Yeah, so the fiber optic tree, the limbs have no resistance. So if you pull on them, they just fall straight. They just like immediately like lose all tensile strength and like go straight down. So the cats are incapable of attempting to climb it because the second they put any weight on it, the limb returns to a straight vertical limb. Then the cat gets sad, realizes it's not possible, and proceeds to stop. Also, apparently, Rampage has been possessed by demons.
I am spinning.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things. Yep, floating. Yep, it's getting bad. And now he's throwing out rocks. I can't tell if that's a good sign or a bad sign.
Hi.
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 So, other than an NPC, is there anything we have to do in here?
I don't think so.
You could make NPCs now, right?
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
Mm-hmm. I have to go and like read the guide.
Oh. Yeah, that could take a while. So what are we going to have the player do here?
Everybody wants to make a really elaborate like Big Bang Theory joke.
It can't be that difficult, DK. It has to be relatively simple.
No, an elaborate Big Bang joke in which they have to collect wood and exchange the like sticks for like sheep.
What? Wait, what is this? What?
Sorry, it's a reference to a TV show in which the people are playing Settlers of Catan.
Nobody would get that.
As I said,
anyone.
as I said, I want like in the background. I'm thinking this, but I'm not going to do it because it would be wrong.
Also, Nick said in voice chat for text users, I await DK's response to my plea. So he is apparently awaiting your response.
And it wasn't a request, it was a plea.
I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't sound like either. It sounded more like a requirement.
A demand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a plea with extra steps. I told him I requested more information about this request.
You requested more information about the request. So we have something to do with apples, with the apples, and we have something. We will figure out something for the sheep. But what are we gonna do for light?
I think you said you wanted to redo the entire lighting sequence that I did for the light.
Well, I mean, it's just placing a few different block values.
Right, we
It's-
don't have said blocks yet.
Yeah,
Okay,
we need
never mind.
iGamer. We
Okay, what
don't.
about the other resource?
Well, I mean, we're having the player do something for Apple, and we're going to have them do something for sheep. So we should have them do something for light as well.
And now I want to make a Chrono Trigger reference. The player has to walk around in a circle and think about light. And they have to walk in a circle 3 times to get the light.
So we put an NPC in the middle, and when you talk to the NPC, they go, "You have to walk around in a circle and think about light."
So in Chrono Trigger, you get magic by this person who tells you to walk in a circle 3 times and think about magic. And don't try to cheat. I'm going to be watching you. So you have to walk in a circle 3 times. I mean, it is a pretty arbitrary task.
I mean,
But
we
I'm
could
fine with
have
that.
the player do that.
Yeah, I think that's kind of funny because like it's arbitrary, but it's very simple.
Yeah.
I don't know if
You would just
Like-
have to figure out how to do that with Quest. Is the only concern.
that's not really that difficult.
Okay. As long as you know
The
how
thing
to
is,
do it.
what I want to do is communicate how I want them to walk in a circle.
There's more than
So-
one way of walking in a circle?
Well, here's the thing. The quest system would track you walking on specific spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you walked in a circle but get like slightly like A or D'd around a specific block, it might not count that.
Mm-hmm.
So specifically if we had particular blocks colored in a different way from the other ones, like say glass blocks that are colored in a different color, that way the player would know that they need to walk to each of those blocks specifically in the circle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That way, we just track those blocks in the quest system. Did the player walk to this coordinate? Did the player walk to this coordinate? Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, I see.
That way, we're making it more sensible for the player because we're specifying which blocks they need to walk in the circle, and if they don't do it, then it's kind of on them.
Mm-hmm.
We've kind of established what the circle needs to look like. Because, Rampage, you should never assume that a player will know what you mean by walk in a circle. Will they walk in the opposite direction? Will they form a semicircle? Assume nothing.
Assume nothing.
Oh, that timing still gets me. Instead, seek the aster and remove the dis. Do not despair, for this isn't a disaster. Instead, seek the aster and remove the dis. And ironically, I'm adding like DC lore to this. That's good. Um. Oh, by the way, in Sunhaven, we've unlocked pigs.
Ah, very nice.
What do you think pigs give you?
Pork.
No.
I don't know.
Earth crystals, obviously.
Earth
Huh?
crystals.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, see, you feed the pigs, and the pigs give you earth crystals, which you use to fertilize the crops. For sure, that's how that works.
Alright, so like we put the NPC here and this is the circle. Of course it would be colored glass on the floor, but like that's the shape of the circle? Question mark. Making a circle in this small space is very hard.
I think we might actually want to make this space bigger.
I mean, how big of a circle are you wanting?
I want a much bigger circle, but I'm actually willing to accept that this is the circle we will have.
You're willing to accept
But
that this is the circle.
so for the colored ones, we don't need a straight path that they need to follow necessarily. We just need to have the waypoints. So if it's going to be this size, we could probably just have 4 points.
Yeah.
And we'll have the starting one a different color, and the other ones being like so. For example, the starting point might be say red or green, and the other ones will be a different color. That way, we know we're telling the player exactly what point they should start on, so we can have the quest person say, "Start on the green one and go to the form your circle by going that way." Actually, I guess the first 2 points probably should be a different color altogether.
I feel like we should probably do all of them a different color.
I mean, that's fair. But essentially, if we're going to keep it this size, we only need like 4.
Yeah.
The starting point and the other 3 main places. And are these far enough away that they're different chunk coordinates?
Chunks?
Yeah, I'm sorry, like XYZ coordinates.
Yeah, this is 458 and negative 67. This is 455 and negative 64. This is 452 and negative 167. And this is 455 negative 70. Each block is its own coordinate.
Nice. And we just need, 4 different color glasses.
So what colors are we using?
Well, let's go with red, green, and 2 colors of Rampage's choice, based on whatever dyes are easily available to him.
Ever easy. Okay, I will go.
You like that verbiage. You know why I use that verbiage. This is to tell the AI in Rampage's mind to optimize, right?
Red, green.
If red and green are not easy to find, I'm willing to accept any other color, to be honest.
Is light green better than... Is there a light green? Is there no light green?
Isn't that blue and yellow dye?
I don't think there's a light green. No, there has to be a light green.
Maybe lime green?
There is a light green. Are you saying just inside of Minecraft?
Yeah, it's lime. Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know how I thought about that, but it came to me.
Alright, let me...
We could also make cyan dye with both green and blue.
Yeah, we can do those. Those should be decently easy. They'd be really easy if we had chop, but
Yeah, it's a little problematic right now, isn't it?
who owns a cactus? Does anyone really know own a cactus? Ah,
How would anyone own a cactus?
I found a desert. This isn't a desert. This is a lie.
I've never considered an actual justification for ever owning cactuses.
Green dye. That's about it.
Yeah, it's like I never justified oh, I need green dye in my life. Never have I ever considered that. And then I see people with cactus farms, I realize that they just like dyeing things, and that just doesn't seem why would you want to ever dye anything green? Name one thing you think is better in the world having color green with. Just name one. Let me know.
Grass.
It's natively green. It's not something you want to dye green.
Well,
Wow.
maybe in Arizona. Because we know how you
That's
feel
fair.
about Arizona.
Yeah, but you can't dye rocks green.
Well, you could.
That desert wasteland, nah. The wasteland is the wasteland. I really think that the next Fallout game should be in Arizona. But sadly, no one will be able to tell the difference between it being post-apocalypse or pre-apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
The whole game actually just takes place before the apocalypse, and nobody knows. Like, you play the whole game thinking there was an apocalypse, and at the very end,
The
it's revealed that
apocalypse
it's a
happens.
prequel.
Like you leave Arizona and everything's still up and running. The federal government's there.
Yeah, everything is good. And then the apocalypse happened, and then you're like, "Oh wait, this was a prequel." Hmm.
I went to see if our um, friend had cactuses, but I do not think so.
Mm. I saw a village with one house. One house. That's all it had. One house and one path.
Yeah, but I really have never like if I wanted something colored, it'd be red or cyan. Cyan purely for the joke, not for like practical things.
See, but you need a cactus for cyan.
That is true if I ever bothered to actually dye anything cyan. I think I've only dyed things red.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's
Desert,
y'all that have always given me
desert,
the cyan.
desert. This isn't a desert. Why do deserts not exist?
How did we give you the cyan?
I don't know. I
No.
never figured that out.
Slash shop.
Oh, is it because it's
You can
The-
buy cactuses.
it's the color in Discord? Is that what you're referring to?
Oh, cyan. It started as a joke. Nick sent me a little comic with a little printer, and the person says, printer, can you make a print? Can you print this for me? And the printer says, cyan low. That's okay. I just want to print black and white. And then the little printer says, no, you don't understand. Cyan low. But it's just black and white. No, cyan low.
And sadly, that is actually how it works.
Yeah. I mean, I'd also like to point out, Rampage. Look at the color of our bed in the house.
I am very far away looking for a desert.
Oh, I was. It was rhetorical. The color's white. I haven't taken the time to dye that any other color.
That, hmm.
This I that I can steal. I'm pretty sure his house is claimed. Yeah, his house is claimed and he doesn't trust me. What is this? Oh, it's an iron golem farm. He's torturing villagers, but he's doing it inefficiently.
So it's not that it's unethical. He's
It's
just doing it
inefficient.
inefficiently.
Yeah.
It's both. Why do deserts not exist?
I'll be honest, I know why some deserts don't exist.
Heavy rainfalls.
I destroyed them.
Regular rainfalls.
DK is a natural desert destroyer. I needed sand for all the glass.
Well, like,
I have that problem
but
too.
like, beaches are different than deserts. You like go to a desert and make it a
Rampage.
hole.
Can I borrow you for a second?
Mm-hmm. What?
This is right by our stuff.
Yeah, but it's not a desert.
No, but look,
Yeah,
polar bear.
yeah. I come here quite often for blue ice.
I didn't know this was here.
Hey,
Yeah, there's
polar
an
bear.
ocean monument over there
I
too.
was like, it's Antarctica. And here's someone's random boat.
Now, DK, the question is this area better than Arizona?
Oh, of course. It's not a wasteland.
It has a polar bear.
But this seems... I've never seen this before, and it seems to go off endlessly.
Not endlessly, but it goes on for a while.
I was not aware of the existence of Antarctica being next to the World Zoo.
Yeah. It's where I got all of my blue ice.
I always wondered where you got that from.
You are so quickly efficient.
I've also never seen icicle trees before.
Icicle trees?
Yeah. Oh, this is just a weird...
Oh, this is ice spikes. This is a super rare biome. I don't think I've been here. I don't think I ever went this far. Yeah, no, this is ice spikes. It's actually very rare.
This is where, like, upon seeing this, like a Disney song starts playing in my head.
A Disney song.
Oh, hey, right by the ice spikes, there's a cave system. A whole new world.
It's just a different point of view.
Is it an igloo?
I was doing. Hey, is chains normally with the snow biome?
Huh?
Yeah. Down here.
Oh, Mineshaft. New Mineshaft generation.
I still remember one episode of Crusader Craft where you came up to a ravine. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, so what was funny is all the footage after the ravine, like, didn't exist.
Why?
Apparently, like, there was just a hole in all the footage in which, like, we had this epic going to the ravine, and then, like, all the footage of the ravine was not included. It was never recorded.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I had, like, I made this special graphic for that one video because was like, emergency this emergency ravine where we had to pull the footage because of the for legal reasons. Uh, huh. Well, neat.
Still can't find a cactus.
We found a ravine. We found a mine shaft.
Oh, this one with 2 blocks of gold. And a golden apple. Wow.
Wow.
And 2 golden hoes.
That seems excessive.
You don't need 2 golden hoes?
I don't think you need one. Maybe DK's just extremely frugal. I don't think we were really bothered to make a hose out of anything but wood.
I mean, there
Hey, I
isn't
found a
any-
ruined nether portal.
That's what I was just thinking. I wonder if you found the same one. You did not find the same one.
Let's see, I'm on negative 429, 90, negative 447.
Is there anything in its chest?
A chest.
Hmm?
I feel like maybe there was a chest and someone has destroyed it. What's the most efficient way of obtaining
Probably.
it? Weird enough, there's a bunch of blocks that let you breathe and stuff here.
Alright, let me see. Yeah, someone broke the chest, I think. Yeah, someone broke the chest for sure. Yep, and there was gold up there, so I'm gonna RTP until I find a desert. Remember when RTPs would only take you to iGamer's base?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a village here. Is this the village DK uses?
Let's see. Home. Farm.
It does not appear to be the village DK uses.
Oh,
I don't think anyone here has a job.
These people are all just too lazy.
yeah, my
Well,
farmer's still alive.
that
so.
implies that someone was here and took away the blocks that give them jobs.
That sounds like something
And,
a
like,
player would do.
That door is open and they always close doors. The library has like no bookshelves in it.
Which blocks are
Yeah.
the ones that give them jobs?
Stonecutter. What are they called? Stonecutter. Lectern. smithing table.
Really? So when those are present, they have jobs?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Grindstone.
that's pretty
fetching
amazing.
Table. Yeah. And so each one gives them a different job. So like the lectern makes librarians. The cartography table makes explorers,
Mm-hmm.
and then fetching table is bows and feathers for the most part. The smithing table is like armor, and I think swords and tools. But part of that might be the grindstone. Hey DK, I found Big Cave.
Nice.
Do you want to see Big Cave?
Sure. The teleportation got canceled. Not because I moved, but because the world like spawned out more.
Big cave. Not the biggest cave I've seen, but very big cave. The lush caves look good. But I haven't found one of those yet. On the server.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's Dripstone Cave. Because it has dripstone.
He's given me the added thing that if I don't see him by 11:30, to assume he has died. He has died. And never mind then.
So he wants to kidnap you. And like you're not allowed to sleep. But if he's gone by 11:30, he's to be assumed dead.
Hey Rampage, I found the most. I found a really interesting cave myself.
Oh?
I like how it opens up.
All this for a cactus. Oh, wow, yeah, wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like how it
Very large.
opens up with lava.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's such a narrow hole.
But then it like really opens up.
Mm-hmm. Has Mr. B seen the new cave generation?
I don't think so.
Look at cave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they completely redid it. I have a world with a giant lush cave. And it looks really good. But
Rampage, I found something in the cave that requires explanation.
alright. I mean,
Never mind. It no longer needs explanation.
oh, okay.
A glow squid was in the cave system.
Mm-hmm.
There was no water anywhere near this
Hmm.
part of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
This is the like, how did you get here? Oh, oh. Hey, can you TP over here? You've probably seen all this, but I haven't.
Mm.
Over here, Rampage.
Big cave.
The stalagmites or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
This
these?
is, yeah.
Yeah, so if you break the top one, they fall. And they actually do
Nice.
damage. And then the ones on the ground, if you land on them, they do increased fall damage.
Oh, cool.
Wait, zombie, 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 zombie. Yeah. Oh, is it you, smelly creeper?
Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Pretty
Yeah, I did slash back and my fly was off, and I was like a couple hundred blocks in the air.
See,
Oops.
that reminds. You're making me think of like various scenes in movies now. There is this scene in a cop comedy in which this person says, "I have a message for you." And he takes out his gun and starts shooting the protagonist. And the protagonist says, "I can't hear you while you're shooting your gun."
I think you're missing the point.
It's like that. No, there's water. This is not a desert. It's another beach. Beaches don't have cactuses. And
They
I
do have
need
sand,
a
though.
cactus and turtle.
Sand is good.
Alright, I think I like. This is where we like go to the house and find out we had cactuses like in a chest or something.
You forgot the cactus farm you were growing.
No, well, I would never plant cactuses. Like, I wouldn't see the point.
RTP failed to find me a position.
Yeah, I found out I was like setting the server on fire.
Yeah, so am I.
I
Yeah.
started like spawning into ground
Uh-huh.
as I was flying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think I think if iGamer looked at like the server's RAM, he wouldn't be very happy. A more beach. Ah! Turtle. You, turtle, become a cactus.
That reminds me of something that one of Nick's dogs was named Evie, and so while he was talking to Evie, he'd be like, "Evie, evolve."
Mhm. Did it ever do it?
No,
Oh, that's very disappointing.
yeah.
Silly puppy.
So Nick has many misadventures involving dogs. All right. I found a desert. It's very disappointing.
It is. Ah, no, this is a beach. Wait, this might be a desert. How
Yeah,
is this still beach? This is still considered beach.
How? Why?
I don't know. But that's why it's so disappointing.
I feel like this is way too inland to be a beach.
The game disagrees.
Oh, hey, there's sandstone down here.
Mm-hmm.
That would. Isn't sandstone like
Sandstone is also in beach.
let's see.
But
Yeah, if you need
cactuses-
sandstone, I can tell you where I'd find a lot of that.
Cactuses
Oh,
are.
I have
not.
successfully discovered the heresy grounds, where iGamer was performing illegal experiments. Be careful, the heresy levels are very high here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the torch marking the experiment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so iGamer just like poked the ground with his science stick, and then this happened.
Also, is this from poking as well?
Where? Who? Why? Who? Huh?
Giant hole into the ground.
Yeah, so this is where I use the opposite end of the science stick.
You created this unnatural cave system. Okay. Oh, there's more of this unnatural terrain floating. I
Yeah,
blame my
okay,
gamer.
Mr. B. This is also a new cave generation.
Mm-hmm.
Big cave.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I'll have to show you a lush cave. Yeah, big cave. And now we're at a dripstone cave. Woo! Oh, hey, diamond. Oh, hey, diamond. I found more beach. Woo!
Bet you're excited now.
Yeah. Found another village. But a village
I
doesn't...
found someone's birdhouse.
Found a birdhouse?
Yeah.
This is Gumby's work.
What the heck?
He has a cactus, but it's gonna be claimed. Yeah. He has a cactus. I need it.
At least I've now found a swamp biome.
Yeah, if you ever need a swamp for some reason.
For slimes.
Yeah. No!
That's impossible.
Oh no. Slash back.
My slash back work.
Nope, it did. It was capital BA. For whatever reason.
I do have a golden shovel.
Oh no, it didn't give me air.
No.
I keep dying. I'm gonna have to.
It didn't put it. Mr. B drowned for me.
Oh, yeah?
Put it in the chat. That's weird.
All right. I died too many times. I'm gonna head out.
All right, Mr. B, take it easy.
Okay,
soon. Bye, everyone.
goodbyes.
Bye. By the way, Mr. Oh, never mind.
You know, maybe deserts don't exist. Maybe they're all a lie.
Hey, I'm curious. Do you know what biome this is?
Snowy Taiga.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is normal Taiga. I found a village. And I stole their potatoes. Ow, 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 ow. Barry's hurt.
Yeah, I remember someone said it was snowing where they were, and I said that snow wasn't real.
Yeah. I have a friend. It was snowing in November for them. Like, imagine
they-
it snowing in November.
Ugh. Of course, I used to live in Washington State. I was born in Washington State, and during summer it snowed. Also, I've never seen a children villager before.
Never seen a baby villager?
At least
Really?
not one that was sleeping.
Huh.
There are no other villagers except the child villager, which is slightly depressing.
That is, yeah.
The house next to the child villager is empty.
Hmm.
Oh, there are other villagers, but they are on the opposite side of the mountain. So the child has been exiled to live by themselves. Well, this is depressing. I'm going to leave now.
This is depressing. I'm going to do nothing to solve this problem.
I'm not going to kidnap the child. I feel like that's just going to make things worse. I feel like that's a DCL move, is to kidnap the villager, force him to work on some torture device.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I feel like doing nothing is the least harmful thing I could do.
You could like make a way for the child to go to the village.
The thing is, like, he can get there.
Oh, he can?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like the village. The rest of the village is on top of the mountain, and he's living like he just would have to climb up, and he just doesn't want to. Though disturbing is all the houses next to him are empty.
uh, um,
Oh, hey,
a desert?
I found another destroyed obsidian portal.
Ah.
But I discovered the most important and valuable resource.
Which is?
Crying obsidian.
I'm realizing that even in the last server, finding a desert was difficult. Took me a while to find one.
I found a golden hoe in the treasure chest.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I found one with 2 in them.
Why?
Why not?
That's alright. I obtained the most key and important resource.
Why is crying obsidian so important?
I mean, I need it for several building projects.
Why?
I mean, would the VTuber cult thing be complete without crying obsidian?
Why does the VTuber cult need crying obsidian?
For the goths, obviously. The emo kids. Oh, this is a winter town, huh? More iGamer heresy. Oh, hey, Rampage. I uncovered all the bees.
All of them?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Going to bed, so be sure you check them outside.
Wow, there's so many. In these windswept gravelly hills. I have Max home. Hmm.
Not yet. Yeah, all the bees. I'm sorry, I just was like, this is where all the bees are.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know why the bees are here. It's not like there's flowers there. So I remember Mr. B was looking for bees, right?
Yeah, they're already. Well, everybody, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please slap like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.